Today I'm going to teach you how to create this crazy flash frame music video effect inside of After Effects. Let's go. Alright guys, we're inside of After Effects. We have our blank clip. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to hit Command D to duplicate that layer, and then you're just going to grab your Roto Brush tool and double click and start rotoscoping your subject. Now for those of you who don't know how to rotoscope, we have a lot of tutorials on it. You can check out this video linked right here. It's really simple. You just drag and hold Option or Alt to unselect any areas, and then you just literally drag forward on your playhead and do this until you're already done with all your rotoscoping. And once you get to the end, just hit freeze, and then it'll automatically freeze your rotoscoping for you. Now that we have our rotoscope subject, you're going to go ahead onto this bottom layer. We're just going to go ahead and quickly label this green just so we know it's the bottom layer. I'm going to zoom out by hitting the minus key. Now for those of you who are unable to do that, just go to composition, hit composition settings, and then whatever the length duration of your comp is, just go ahead and add like maybe 2 or 3 minutes to it. Just like that by typing in the full length, and then you should be able to zoom out and see a much longer time span. Now, if you have a raw clip, what I recommend doing is importing a bunch of clips and then stitching them together. And then that way you'll have a long music video. For this case example, I'm just editing off this test music video, which already has a bunch of clips already stitched together. So this is why it's going to work. I'm gonna go to my effects and presets, and I'm gonna go and search for the Sapphire random edits effect. Now there is a way, don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys a way that you can make this without Sapphire, but for now we're applying the Sapphire random edits, and you can see since I fully extended my music video clip that has all the cuts already made to it, once I play it out, boom, we got this crazy like trippy music video flash frame effect. Now to make this even faster, I'm gonna set the frame length to 1. Just like that, you can see we got crazy flashes going on. Now for those of you who are wondering like, okay, but I don't actually have a full music video that is fully edited and cut together. I just have a bunch of raw clips. I need that music video cut first. Well, we actually have a AI plugin for Premiere Pro, which will automatically edit entire music videos from raw clips and just a raw music file to a full finalized music video rough cut. So then that way you can recreate this effect super easily. It's an AI plugin for Premiere Pro. It has stuff like visual effects appliers, title card appliers. As someone who used to shoot and edit music videos like every week, I built and designed this plugin myself to fit and match music video editing workflows. So if you want to check out our plugin, I've linked down to it below, and I've also linked another video that does a full demo and explains the plugin in depth. Anyways, just wanted to let you know about that. Let's get back to this tutorial. Now, for some of you, this may be a done effect. You might be like, yeah, this is fine. I'm cool with this. But to spice it up even more, I love to add some chroma warp, which is another Sapphire effect. Guys, you just gotta get Sapphire. I mean, it's like, it just helps so much. Anyways, the chroma warp makes everything feel a lot more warped. And then that's looking pretty cool so far. But one other thing I like to do is I like to transition this. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit Command Shift D to split this layer. And then this first clip, we're just gonna go ahead and delete both of those effects. So it's just completely the normal clip. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our layer. We're gonna create a new adjustment layer just like this. And then it's gonna create that new adjustment layer. We're gonna go to our effects and presets, and I'm gonna apply one of my hit camera shake it up V2 effects. I've linked down to a free sample of this to where you can download it completely for free. This is a preset for After Effects. You just search up my preset, you drag and drop it to any adjustment layer, and boom, you get instant camera shakes. So I'm gonna apply this directly right here at the start of that clip, and boom, camera shake into flash effect. This looks so crazy. One last thing you can do, totally up to you. I like to add a turbulent displace. Just drag and drop that turbulent displace to your second bottom base layer, and then we get this crazy trippy like warp effect. And honestly, I think it looks pretty cool. And boom, there we got a finalized effect. Now for those of you who don't have Sapphire, don't worry, you can recreate this really easily. I'm just going to go ahead and delete the random edits effect and show you how it's completely possible to do this without Sapphire. You're gonna go ahead and right click your bottom clip, and then we're gonna go ahead and click time, and you're gonna hit enable time remapping. Now for this enable time remapping, we're just gonna go ahead and hit a keyframe right here at the very beginning, and then we're gonna go ahead and go a couple frames in, and we're just gonna set this to a random number. And then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna set this to another random number. I might set this one in the beginning, and then I might come a couple frames after, and we're gonna set this to another random number. And as you can see, we're kind of manually recreating our own random Sapphire frame edits. And what this is doing is it's basically setting random timestamps for when we want the video to be at these exact frames. I'm going back and forth in time, so then that way we get a full crazy like edit. And now you can see if we play it out, we get the exact same Sapphire random edits effect that just flashes through a bunch of frames. But the most important part is that you already have all these clips stitched together in one clip, or else this effect won't work. So you have to have either like a full music video edit like we do over here, or you have to have just a bunch of clips stitched together and extend them to their full length. Hope you guys found something useful from this video. Now, if you want to learn how to automatically edit music videos to the beat of any song in one click using this AI plugin for Premiere Pro, you can check out this video linked right here.